Hello everyone, my name is Aaron and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be taking a look at LEGO Icons set number 40712. This is the Micro Rocket Launchpad, a Icons promo based off classic space themes. So this one at a threshold of I believe $200. LEGO values this promo at $30, and that's about what you're looking to pay for it. On Bricklink, maybe a little bit more than that, but it's not all that expensive, and the price is definitely, I feel like, dropped with this becoming available for a second time, where I picked up this particular version. I did get the set earlier when it released in, I believe, February of 2024, but picked up a second copy and have built it now. I really liked this promo. Of course, the biggest draw to this promo is its exclusive aspects. I feel like that's always a big thing with promos, is what's exclusive with them and what's special with them, and I think this one has a bit of that. Of course, you have an exclusive sticker sheet with this set. There are no real printed parts. There's a few printed elements for control panels, but those control panels have been in millions of sets, maybe not millions, quite a few sets throughout their years of being in production. But of course there are still a few printed parts because you've got the exclusive Space Babies with different expressions. Now, I believe LEGO does consider these to be more just shrunken down spacemen, but for me, I'm gonna stick with these being Space Babies, as I want them to go with my collection of the other two. So these ones have just plain basic LEGO classic heads. That's a big part of them, and of course the white one has never been made before. Then there's the exclusive stickers that you'll see throughout the set, the little space symbol on the front of the ship. The rocket has the space symbol along with the control station, or the command station. So the four builds here, you've got the little rocket ship, then the rocket itself, the biggest build, a little tank that has the ability to drive or have a driver in it, and then the command station. Three of these are interactable with minifigures, or the characters included. Of course, you have the one of the little characters drive the ship, one drive the tank, and then of course have them stand around the command station. Which is why I would say my least favorite is probably that rocket, just because you can't really have your two characters interact with it in all that many ways, whereas the other ones I feel like you can. But I think this is a very solid promo. Taking a look at the characters themselves, they're just the normal baby torso mold, then with the head piece that has the oxygen tank, and then they're just normal classic expression. I thought on the box these guys looked sort of weird when it came to their expressions. I thought it just looked really stretched out and very weird, whereas actually having them in person, they actually look a lot better than I thought they were going to. The white one, of course, is the biggest draw. I feel like this set being an exclusive color from the ones previously released. And yeah, it's a cool one. Definitely the highlight of this set. For me, with all the ships, you'll just have a little stud to fit those characters on them. Just for some comparisons, see the other one's expressions. This is the other blue, specifically Space Baby, and then the pink one, which came this year, in minifigure series, of course, but this pink one in the Space series from earlier this year. I think these are great additions to that little collection of mine of different little Space Baby characters. So the ship is going to have its landing gear, the thrusters, and yeah, it's a very small ship, little control at the front. It's the smallest of the four builds, but I think it's a nice little build. The rocket will have its docking station, and then the rocket itself used with white and black pieces, and then of course the space logo. The command station is, it's alright, the blue and translucent yellow colors that you'd expect with classic space, some landing area there at the end, bunch of lights, a little dish, and then a control panel there, which is printed along with the space logo at the front. The biggest of the builds, the tank, and it can be driven by a character. It's got these sort of oil, or the steering wheels, which I would assume would be used to get some sort of resources. The translucent yellow or clear yellow piece at the front. The wheels can move around each separately, so if you're driving this over any sort of bumpy terrain, it has some cool, a cool look to it there, and then some sort of scanning or weapon device at the top of it. It's a fun little build, and yeah, I think that's the case with this entire set. It's just 4 fun little builds that I think come together to create a very solid Lego promo. I think this is maybe not the best of those sort of classic Lego ideas represented in a promo here. We've seen those over the last couple years, and I think this one is very solid. I like how the little characters can interact with the builds, and I like the little builds. I think they're all very fun. Of course, you throw in the other 2 space babies, and you can have some fun there with just having a bunch of these little characters. But yeah, I think it's a great set. It's just a fun little promo. I think the threshold is maybe a little bit high, but I feel like it was reduced for the August 1st release, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm not entirely sure. It actually probably was 200, but I know I spent more than that, so not entirely sure what the promo threshold was, but I'm assuming it was still that same 200, or at least very close to that. And I think that's a little bit high for what you get here, but I do think, of course, you've got 2 exclusive Space Baby or Shrunken Down Spaceman characters. You've got an exclusive sticker sheet. There's some exciting things to be had here. And even if you didn't buy this or get it when it was an available promo, it's not all that expensive, it seems, to get on Bricklink. And of course, with 2 rounds of this promo running, it's even more accessible than it was before. So I think if you want to get this one now, it's not all that hard to get, and I definitely recommend it, not only to get those other 2 space babies, but just some little builds for them to interact with. I think it's very fun. And I think it would be fun to even branch this out by myself in the future, just make a bunch more of these little builds, because I think they're really cute. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.